everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm here today to share with you how I did some stamping in my June Serengeti Cocoa Daisy planner. I love using stamps and I just don't seem to use them enough. So when I decided to pull some stamps out and think about how I wanted to incorporate them in my planner, I came up with a couple of fun ideas, and I'm hoping to use even more in July's kit and planner. So the stamps that I'm sharing with you today, let's see if I can do it this way. This is the stamp that came in the May kit, and this one is going to just live on my desk always because I've gotten so much use out of it. It's the blank calendar with the numbers and this little star. And then the other stamp that I used came in the Serengeti kit, and so I'll show you how I use this one as well. Okay, so first up, this is my personal diary, and I make it sort of a planner that has my meals, my trackers, my challenges, different notes that I like to keep. I use the first page for my walking to see if I've made my 10,000 steps. But this is the tracker page that I came up with for tracking different things that I want to keep an eye on. And I just love this little calendar stamp. So I track my vitamins, I track how I'm being an ally in the movement for social justice, and when I wash my hair. And as you can see, I don't wash it very often. I have really, really dry hair. But this is like really pathetic to say, but sometimes I only wash it once a week. But in the summer, it gets sweaty because I'm out walking a lot. So I do try to keep track of it and make sure I'm doing a lot. And it really doesn't look gross when I wash it once a week. It's just, as you know, as I get older, my hair is getting drier. But I love this stamp, and I like using, for each thing that I track, I use a different color marker. Okay. The next one, the next way that I stamped was this is my challenges page, and I like to write out my challenges because I don't always remember what they're going to be, but somehow when I write things it stays in my memory longer. So this month I just simply wrote it out, and then I used the little star stamp that came right here with the calendar planner last month, and I just put a little star stamp next to each challenge that I complete. So it's really simple, but just another fun way of incorporating the stamps. Okay. Now I'm going to share with you one of my latest spreads that I did in my Printpressions weeks. And I really, really like how this one turned out, and there was just some fun ways to use the different stamps. So the first thing that I did was I created a border along the top. And to do that, I used this stamp right here. It's got the little triangles. So first I stamped them in red, and then I stamped them in orange. And I also used this little border stamp right here, the dots, and I stamped them in brown along the way. And I love the way it ties in with this washi down here. I could use the colors that I wanted to. I could make it use the stamps in a way that I could use them 2 different times. And I just really like how the border worked out. I added a little bit of doodling with the dots to tie it together across the page. And it just gives it like a faux washi look. I really thought that was fun. Along the bottom, I used the same dotted stamp, and I put a border along the washi here so that you can see how that gave that border. And then I like how it tied the top and the bottom together. And then the third stamp that I used on this one is this little arrow stamp. So here I stamped it going different ways, and it kind of created a bracket. And here I just created a little border along the bottom. So those are just some little tips that you might use to use stamps in a really quick and easy way. My goal is to try to incorporate them even more next month and do maybe a spread that includes all different stamps. But I hope that gives you a couple of little ideas of what you might do to use the Serengeti stamps. I like that these Border stamps are ones that you could probably use for different colors and give it a completely different look and use it with a different kit. They're very versatile. So thanks for taking a peek, and I hope you have a great day. Happy stamping!